I'm Justin Ralph.
I'm Corey Blair.
And we are the Cinnamon.
In today's episode, we're covering the latest movie news, including Zombieland being turned into a TV show,
Leonardo DiCaprio taking a long break from acting,
a Lance Armstrong movie coming out by J.J. Abrams,
a pair of horror movie sequels.
Speaking of sequels, Amazing Spider-Man 2, we've got it all right here.
It's coming up next.
First thing we got on tap for you here in this episode, Zombieland the movie being turned into a TV show. What do you think about that?
I dig it.
I'm
sure most people out there were fans of the movie. We loved it.
Hilarious movie, great movie.
It's an awesome movie.
TV show, I
would watch it.
Yeah, it's being made by Fox, though, so it probably will last like 2 episodes, because you know how Fox is. But the Zombieland, the movie originally was actually supposed to be a TV show. The script was for a pilot. And so people have been talking about a sequel to the movie forever, but it's never happened. So I guess they're just going to turn into a big TV show.
If they're not going to make a sequel, I can live with a TV show. Hopefully we find out more of the rules.
That could actually be pretty cool. I didn't even think about that. Like each episode could feature more and more rules.
Each episode will have more rules.
That's a good idea. I'm glad you said that. That kind of makes me excited if this is going to be in the show. But Twinkies are gone.
Twinkies are gone.
So maybe this show will end up getting canceled before it even begins.
It might get canceled.
What are we going to do? Is he going to be on the... Maybe that's going to be a gimmick in the show.
That could be a gimmick.
He's going to go find all the Twinkies that he can find. Like... The show writes itself, practically. It's
coming true.
Everything, Zombieland TV show, hopefully it gets made, because I'm kind of excited about it now that I think about it.
I'm extremely excited. I just hope they have the same cast.
Oh, that would be incredible if they had the same cast, but I didn't know. I don't
know.
I don't think it'll happen.
At least a couple episodes.
Yeah, like cameos and stuff, but they had the same cast for the show. Could you imagine how awesome that show would be?
It would be sweet.
That would be a must-see.
It would be awesome to see this compete with The Walking Dead. I think it would make The Walking Dead a better show because they would have to try harder. J.J. Abrams from Bad Robot picked up the rights to do a biopic on Lance Armstrong based off the book Cycle of Lies.
The Fall of Lance Armstrong.
The Fall of Lance Armstrong.
I think it's going to be interesting because, this has been a big story, the whole Lance Armstrong doping scandal. So, a movie, that's something people are going to want to see. Everybody want to see him talk to Oprah.
They did. They did tune in to see that. I'll stand behind anything JJ does, honestly.
Yeah, so I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be interesting, because this has been a pretty big news story. Lance Armstrong, big bicyclist in the Tour de France, and then it just comes out he did drugs.
America's hero.
You make us feel bad for you, Lance, and then you go and do this to us.
It's a sad day in American history.
Should be good. I'm looking forward to it. Not just because J.J. Abrams there. I just think it's going to be interesting. I've never read I don't even think the book has came out yet.
I don't know.
I don't read.
It'll be interesting to see the fall of Lance Armstrong, because I don't know much about it.
It's going to be interesting to see the story
on the big picture,
the big screen, the big picture. I'm just into movies like this that talk about a person.
I like biopics.
Yeah, I'm into that. Just something I like. Just something. And Lance Armstrong's an interesting story, so it should make for an interesting movie. Everybody, here we go, back to talking about horror movies on Cinnamon. Would we have it any other way?
Not at all.
Posters behind us. VHS, The Haunting in Connecticut. The Haunting in Connecticut, total piece of crap. VHS was a piece of crap, but...
It was disappointing.
It was disappointing. That's what it was.
Maybe there was too much hype.
The bar was set too high,
The bar was set too high for us when we watched this movie, and it was just... We were disappointed.
Yeah, it was just people. I know people say they like it out there. A lot of people enjoyed it, but I thought it was boring.
Maybe we would have enjoyed it more if we hadn't have been so excited for it.
I remember when I read about it, I was like,
It sounded awesome.
I was like,
and the trailer looked awesome.
I was like, this is gonna be
the concept was awesome.
VHS. Just something about VHS tape. That's kind of creepy.
We were pumped.
Yeah, and then we watched it, and it was just like, I don't know.
It was a letdown.
Just something I wasn't feeling. Just wasn't feeling it. I had no feelings towards it.
Like, I probably wouldn't watch it again. Though.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it again. That's how I felt afterwards. I was like, it was a decent... I mean, it was good to watch for the one time, but something I'd watch again, you know I wouldn't.
Yeah. Then Haunting in Connecticut, I saw it twice.
This guy saw it twice.
I saw it twice.
It looks like he's puking, and I want to puke knowing they're making a sequel. The Haunting in Connecticut, and they're in Georgia for some reason. So it really makes... I'm pretty sure the name of the movie is The Haunting in Connecticut. What is it? Do you remember what it's called?
I don't know. Some things cannot be explained.
Some things cannot be explained. That's what the poster says. I need an explanation as to why the sequel's being made. Did you like the movie? Did you like The Haunting in Connecticut? I can't hear what you're saying, but I heard a lot of no's there. By a lot, I mean everybody watching the video probably said no.
You know what horror movie sequel is more interesting to me? The last Exorcism 2 is a lot more interesting to me. I don't know why we're not talking about it. The trailer came out. Looks a lot better. I'd rather see it over these two. Just because of Eli Roth.
I'll probably watch the second VHS, though.
I'll watch it, but definitely not going to go into it as excited as we did with the first one.
So maybe it'll be better because the excitement won't be there. But The Haunting in Connecticut, I didn't think anybody, even enjoyed it. And I couldn't believe they were coming out with a sequel. I'm flabbergasted.
I had no idea.
He had no idea.
I'd forgotten about the movie completely.
This is coming out next month.
Next month.
We're less than a month away from The Haunting in Connecticut. Tad Michael Murray. I know you ladies are getting excited over there, but I'm not. Did you see him in House of Wax? Did you see him in
Hopefully not.
You saw House of Wax, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what? Haunting in Connecticut 2 sounds completely stupid. They have a clip online, and Chad Michael Murray is wondering why his dog is trapped in a box. Does that not sound like one of the most ridiculous? His dog is miraculously trapped in a box. Is that the plot for this movie? I think it might be. This movie's gonna suck. Okay.
There's no doubt it will. If you're gonna pick between the two, go for VHS.
Yeah, VHS. If you haven't watched VHS, I think you should just go watch it. I mean, it's just...
Don't have high expectations and you might enjoy it.
I just thought it was a cool concept that it's just the VHS.
We went into it thinking it was going to be awesome.
Yeah, but I'd say we thought it was going to be that awesome, but it turned out to be that awesome.
It turned out to be decent.
Yeah, just decent.
Leonardo DiCaprio will be taking a long break from acting due to being in 3 films in 2 years.
He's drained.
I guess he's tired.
He just needs to take a break from acting, which I guess makes sense. That's a lot of strenuous work, acting and stuff.
It's going to be bad for all of us.
Yeah, it's going to be because he's a good actor. He's a good man. He loves the environment.
It's going to be a little disappointing not seeing him in movies, but he will be doing good for the earth.
Yeah, doing good for the earth. The man has solar panels on his house. He's got an electric car. So
he's always been good with that kind of stuff. He loves the environment.
Go green, Leo. Go green.
You the man, Leo.
But, I mean, he's going to be missed on the big screen, that's for sure. Because, he's a great actor, great talent. But sometimes you just got to take a break. You get burned out on stuff.
But it's not like he's retiring. So we will see him again. And better than ever.
Better than ever.
You know what I'm calling it?
And we still...
He will win an Oscar within his next 6 movies. He still have The Great Gatsby.
He's still going to be in The Great Gatsby, so, I mean, we're not even going to notice that he's gone until after that, so...
Who knows? I'll see you again, Leo.
Leo.
I'll never let go.
Never let go. Our next story is kind of amazing, literally, because it's about The Amazing Spider-Man 2. We got Andrew Garfield, we got Emma Stone returning...
Everyone's favorite couple.
Yeah, and there's been some news out there that Mary Jane will make an appearance in the next movie, and it's going to be Shailene Woodley, known for her performances in The Descendants, and maybe by some of you in Secret Life of the American Teenager. I used to watch that show. It sucked. What I'm trying to say here, she was in The Descendants. She was great in that.
She was awesome in The Descendants.
She was awesome in that movie, so I'm glad to see her getting in better performances. I find her attractive.
She's attractive.
She's hot. So
yes.
It's going to be awesome. Get to see old Andy and Shailene together on the screen.
I think they would have really good chemistry.
I think they're going to...
Especially with Emma Stone there, too. I mean,
too much to handle.
Those are 3 really attractive people.
Yeah, especially Andrew.
Jamie Foxx is also going to be in this one as the villain Electro.
So that's something to look forward to. Jamie Foxx coming off a great performance in Django Unchained.
It's got a solid cast.
I enjoyed the first one.
I liked the first one. It wasn't really all that necessary, but they did good with it. So
yeah, they did pretty good with it.
I'll see a second one.
Yeah, I'll
go watch it.
Starts filming next month, actually. So
I'm excited to see more on it.
Code name for it's London Calling, if anybody cares out there. And that's all the news we got for you on this edition of the Cinemen.
So tell us in the comment section below which story you're interested in, which story you just don't even care about. And make sure to like the video, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook.
Do it all. We got all the social media stuff going on. So follow us on all of them. And with all that being said, I'm Corey Blair.
I'm Justin Ratliff.
We're the Cinemen, and we just gave you all the news that didn't make you snooze.